Did y'all know a bunch of fight clubs got started at Pascal while we were in high school?
Got started?
Yeah.
No.
No.
There was a few of them, and they were happening like kids would like leave the school during lunch and go to them, and they were like being held at like people's houses, and like it was this whole thing, and like
I think I have heard something about that actually.
the administration was totally beside themselves. Like they did not, because there's nothing they could do about
it's
it.
not on
like
campus.
Yeah, and like it's in like private homes, and like it's just this. They didn't know if they could even like saying anything, which I guess really wouldn't do anything. But they were totally panicked because it's like these are still our students, and it's like it's happening technically during a school day, and there was like they were just totally at odds with what to do. And I've been thinking about that, and it's Fight Club is one of those movies, and really by extension a book, that I think a lot of people have misunderstood. Like the whole thing is like it's all a big like critique of that kind of like just that like that hyper macho, like just crazy masculine. Yes. It's all saying like this is a bad thing that we're kind of like instilling in people, and this is the consequence. And it's kind of become like a almost like a part of like a banner of people that kind of want to live that life.
Sure.
And I feel like that is something. One of the things I love researching these albums for is when you find like a song or a series of songs that have been completely like misinterpreted from the way the artist saw them when they wrote them. This came up a lot in our Radiohead review.
Right.
And I don't know if that happened on with the Where's My Mind, the Pixies song, which was the first song I ever heard by this band.
Same.
It is the song I think most people, even people that don't know Pixies, they know that song.
That intro riff.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yes. And when I was doing just some background reading on Surfer Rosa, I saw that I think it's like 7th or 8th in the listing, and it was not considered like a single.
Which is crazy.
Yes, it's insane. It was like, and I really tried to find what maybe an interview with the singer Black Francis, or the band's comments on the movie Fight Club, because that's where I heard that song the first time. And I really want to know what their opinion of that song is. I've heard them play it live, so I don't think it's a creep situation, or it's a like a fight for your right to party thing where it's like they wrote it as a joke and like it was meant to be like a big parody. But I really wanted to. This is kind of an odd band we're talking about for today's episode, and it's one that was introduced to me through a pretty somewhat controversial, but also just a very popular movie, and I'm curious to what their take on that is, their take on that song, and how I gotta think so many people have been introduced to them through that. Like that was their first experience with Pixies.
Yeah.
And
it's mine.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's
Fight Club?
Yeah.
No.
Should I?
I say yes.
Yeah.
Just to see what you think.
Yeah. It's so culturally, important, I guess.
Yeah.
Or people talk about it a lot.
It's very
I don't know. My guess would be that they kind of resent the mainstream.
Yeah.
Just that's the vibe I get from them. They seem kind of intellectual and hipstery a little bit.
Yeah.
Poke fun and all that.
Yeah, and not hipstery like we think of it now, but just in the sense that they're not mainstream.
Counterculture.
Yeah, counterculture. I first started hearing about the Pixies in association with bands like Nirvana.
They influenced Nirvana, right?
Yes.
Really?
Big influence for Nirvana.
Yeah, maybe they're number one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and influenced a lot of lot of bands. Like they're considered an influential band for, you know, not only grunge but like indie rock. So yeah, they've always been presented to me as this really important, influential band. Like, and I did check them out, you know, back in high school. You know, listen to Surfer Rosa and Doolittle, yes. Which Doolittle was probably my favorite of the ones.
Same.
But Where Is My Mind is a great song. And that's on Surfer Rosa.
It is.
Yeah, that's... Is it Pixies or the Pixies?
I think it's just Pixies.
Yeah.
I saw for the title of the album is Come On Pilgrim by Pixies.
Yeah. It's a great band name.
For those, welcome by the way to today's episode. This is an interesting. We had Come On Pilgrim as the original album we were going to be reviewing for today. Right. We found out that it's 20 minutes long. The songs themselves are fairly short, so we decided, is Surfer Rosa like a... Because Vamos...
That's their first studio album.
Okay, so we decided to do this like a kind of a double whammy thing.
Yeah,
because they're both short.
Yes.
Even Surfer Rosa's short.
Yeah, it's only like 30 minutes long.
Yeah. Come On Pilgrim is an EP.
Yeah. Mini, right?
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. And then, what's it? Surfer Rosa is a LP.
Yes. Yes. So we are going to be talking about 2 albums today. Pixie. A lot of Pixie songs are pretty short, so we just wanted to kind of have a more kind of a fluid discussion on these 2 albums and the band in general. You like them?
I've always been, you know, there's a handful of their songs that I like, and that's kind of all I would say about it. Like, you know, I listened to a few of their albums back in the day. They definitely didn't grab me like as albums. Like, it wasn't like, oh man, these albums are amazing. It was like, okay, they've got a good song here or there. A lot of it kind of just didn't gel with me. I didn't get it. Like, it's abrasive. It's not super melodic most of the time. Kind of sloppy, and you know, they're not great players or singers or anything, which, you know, sometimes that works, but you got to have good songs.
Kind of felt like being in a bathroom. I'm kidding. Did you see that Surfer Rosa was recorded mostly in a bathroom?
Yes.
No.
Did see that.
Yeah, for the sound. They didn't like the sound of being in a studio. They preferred the echoey sound of a bathroom.
Sounds like something they do. Yeah.
Oh my golly! Had in a lot of songs. On
the conversation.
Yes.
Banter
It's
back
just
and
like
forth.
they were just talking.
Between Black Francis and what's her name?
Kim Deal.
Kim Deal. Yeah. Yep.
I like her band better than the Pixies.
Yeah.
She was in the Breeders.
Oh, okay. I like her voice.
Yes. I do too.
I like her.
I do too.
Gigantic and River Euphrates were my favorite songs on both of these albums.
Yeah, I love Gigantic
because of Kim Deal.
Yeah.
I think she's got a better voice than Francis. Honestly,
essential part of the band.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Gigantic is a great song, and I hear it on the radio sometimes.
Yeah. Not to derail you, but like, Come On Pilgrim's so short. I mean, what was y'all's take on it? You know, just overall.
They were just kind of throwing stuff on here.
Kind of like a demo.
Yeah, it didn't. There wasn't really much. I mean, you could have mishmashed the order of these songs, and it probably would have had the same, you know, effect on me. The way I felt about it. It's like they bleed into each other.
Very similar.
They're all short, or they feel short anyway. And
I was really shocked by the production quality.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Weirdly good.
Yeah.
Like, for being, you know, like, it always seemed to kind of quiet. But like, listening to it with headphones, I was like, this sounds like on Vamos. The acoustic in that was like so crisp. I was like, dude.
Which, it's kind of not what you would imagine with the Pixies.
No.
They're kind of intentionally kind of rough.
Yeah.
Like, would you say Come On Pilgrim sounds better than Surfer Rosa? Or about the same?
I'd say very similar. Yeah.
I thought Caribou was a great song.
I liked it.
That's too.
That's probably my, that's probably one of my top 4 out of these 2, Pilgrim and Surfer Rosa.
Absolutely.
Great song, great chorus.
Yeah, I love the chorus.
The vocal screaming stuff is a little annoying.
Black Francis's shrieking kind of wore on me.
Yeah.
Dude, his voice cracks.
Yeah, it does.
Killed me.
And I also noted a very Nirvana chord progression to it.
In Caribou?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is probably going to be a complete diss. I don't mean it that way, but the intro of that song reminded me of She Talks to Angels, Black Crows.
Huh.
Caribou?
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that song.
You've probably heard it on the radio.
You definitely
but
have.
I liked the intro a lot. I thought it had a weird rhythm to it.
Mm-hmm.
Love the intro. I don't know if I hear the She Talks to Angels thing. I'm gonna have to re-listen.
For y'all after.
Yeah.
I immediately was like, dude, this reminds me of that.
Yeah, they would probably be pissed off.
Yeah, I was gonna say that probably an insult to them, but
there's kind of a Latin feel to the.
Yes. Yeah. Because there's Vamos and then Isla de Encanto.
I thought Vamos was super annoying.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I had fun with that one.
Really?
And then to do it again.
I liked it more. I liked it more on Come On Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I wrote Still Sucks.
Oh God! Come on.
Remastered.
Why?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that rhythm. It's just real.
Yeah.
It's almost polka-ish.
Yeah.
Punkish. I don't know. It just didn't do much for me.
I like that.
Very unique sound.
Electric guitar had a little Morello sound to it.
Oh yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah.
And what?
Oh, Vamos.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember the guitar.
I liked the little Spanish over some thick acoustic, man.
Yeah.
That gets me. That's kind of I can't be objective when I hear that.
All right. Fair
it's
enough.
a good sound for me.
Fair enough. In the following track, I had kind of the same reaction to.
Oh, that one didn't even make an impression on me.
Okay.
But didn't do much for me.
Yeah.
I said this should be just part of Vamos.
Yeah.
This doesn't even feel like its own song.
Right. And they do that kind of song several times.
Yes.
Yes.
And I never like it.
Doesn't get any better anytime.
There you go.
Ed is Dead was the first one I was like, okay, this kind of sounds like a Pixies song to me.
Yes. The drawn out notes, the longer guitar.
A little more mature, maybe? I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, that little...
Classic Pixies chorus. It just sounded super Pixies to me.
Yes.
I thought this one was a stronger track.
Yeah. Bass.
It sounds like
set
them,
well in
sure.
it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I like the Riff and Holiday song too.
Yeah. Even the Shriek by Black Francis on Holiday.
Yeah.
I actually kind of enjoyed it.
And I think Ed is Dead and Holiday Song and Nimrod's Son, they're kind of dark.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Lots of dark sounds.
Yeah. Strange note choices, especially in Nimrod's Son.
Nimrod's Son was weird.
I thought I marked that down as just another kind of annoying rockabilly thing.
You thought it was kind of pretentious?
Not even pretentious. I almost
rockabilly.
I made a comparison to Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Oh no!
I did.
No!
Yes.
Oh dear.
It just, I don't know, that kind of spoken word storytelling.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even remember the lyrics. I'm sure that it's different than Devil Went Down to Georgia. But
dueling guitars.
Yeah,
for
this just whips my ass, man.
I have "What a Mess" written next to Nimrod's Son.
No. What a mess.
It's not like I mean, because I know it's intentional, but it just seems like they're just throwing noise at you.
Yeah. They like to do that.
They do. This time it was not to its benefit, I don't think.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, both of these albums were late 80s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is crazy.
I thought 90s.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
And that just kind of shows you how ahead of their time and influential they were.
Yes, for sure.
Because, Kurt Cobain paid attention to it. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of the early '90s indie rock
Have y'all
bands.
ever heard somebody categorize '90s as being like '88 to like tail end of '80s to
Yeah.
No, but I could see that.
I have. I've heard people do that with a few decades.
right? Like
So, yeah.
'90s started in like the late '80s.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because you had like,
Dude, like Edie Brickell, 9 Inch Nails. All
Okay.
that's like '88, '89.
yeah.
Which to me sounds super '90s.
Yeah,
I associate
Sonic
with it.
Youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
are older than I
Are
think.
Dead Kennedys late '80s?
Yes.
Okay,
I
there you
believe
go.
so.
Yeah.
Believe
Like
so.
I would consider that all '90s
Yeah,
personally,
Yeah, it's
or like '90s feel.
it's kind of when things
don't know.
started to turn. And
Exit hair metal.
yes. Thank God.
Cherry Pie was that was the
my
out
God.
right there. Warrant signed us
Speaking
out.
of songs that guys didn't think that would work, like isn't Warrant the guy from that?
Yeah.
Doesn't he hate that song?
How could he hate
I
it,
think you
dude?
told
Who would
me
know
that.
who Warrant is without Cherry Pie?
I mean, he titled the book. His autobiography is called Cherry Pie.
Oh my God.
So that's the song one in the end, but still. We were talking before we started filming about how there's a lot of sexual undertones to these songs.
Especially on Surfer Rosa.
I've been tired as about a guy dealing with like a venereal disease. So
Oh, when he says
Yeah.
something about I'm scared about losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and Francis is just peak wine
Yeah,
for his
yeah, yeah.
vocals in this song.
I heard a
so-
little Jack White.
I
Ooh,
thought the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I thought like Jack White had probably been heavily influenced by
I could see him being into it.
Black Francis.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like super early White Stripes
Yeah.
seems very similar-ish.
Yeah.
Like Fell in Love with a Girl. I don't know why that song makes me think of like I could have stemmed off Pixies stuff.
Yeah.
More Surfer Rosa sound, but like
Mm-hmm.
just the speed and like lack of bottom end and you know what I mean? Just
And Jack White kind of does that same almost talk singing thing sometimes.
kind of shrieky too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
at
Not
times.
not super pleasant.
Yeah,
And almost
yeah,
like
abrasive.
intentionally so.
For sure.
The lyrics on this, yeah, he's an interesting lyricist.
Strange.
Yeah, something about you became a big left winger. I don't know. There's a lot going on in the lyrics.
Yeah.
And I thought the chorus was great.
I said love the intro and LOL'd at the lyrics and liked
Yeah.
the chorus.
Yeah.
Levitate Me, just the ultimate closer or what?
Levitate.
It was loud. I'll give it
Yeah.
that.
Dude, I like this one.
Yeah.
Despite the annoying Adam Sandler-esque bridge. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Elevator Lady.
Oh yes. Oh,
That
yeah.
reminded me of like Adam Sandler just doing a character.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But then there's like a nice falsetto. Really unexpected.
Definitely.
And I guess in this song they say, "Come on, Pilgrim."
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, it's just
Any ideas?
No clue.
it's kind of a thing. I always think of John Wayne when I hear
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think that's one of his like repeated phrases in one of his movies. It's like, well, Pilgrim. It's just
Come on.
it's just an old.
Yeah.
It's a very, very old person thing
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
Come on, Pilgrim.
Yeah,
You think they're a big John Wayne?
I wouldn't. That. Although, I don't know.
Maybe ironically.
Yeah.
I-
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta say, I liked Surfer Rosa a lot.
I laughed at a lot of
Yeah,
Come
it
On
was-
Pilgrim, but I really enjoyed Surfer
It
Rosa,
was
the
like-
album, more.
Everything that didn't work on Come On Pilgrim, I think they got right on Surfer Rosa.
I don't
for
even-
the most part.
I'm not even sure how, like, if I even look at Come On Pilgrim as like an album. Like,
Right.
I just think it's like just a bunch of songs. It's like a more demo reel, like you
Yeah.
said.
Which it is. I mean, yeah. It's their EP.
Dude, the Bone Machine.
I think I liked Caribou more as an opener.
The
than
Bone
Bone
Machine?
did.
Yeah.
Totally.
Mainly because Black Francis is doing a lot of speaking
Yeah.
on this one. and does some screech later on, which was not very welcome.
I liked the verses a lot in this.
I like the music
for me.
I like the music on this
I
one.
like the bass and the guitar riff.
I remember listening to this in high school because people were like, "Oh, the Pixies are one of the best bands," and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
What's wrong?
Not people in high school.
Yeah.
People on the computer.
Oh, okay. Computer people.
Yeah.
Okay.
People on the computer in high school.
It's where, yeah.
They're popular,
But
for sure.
but this Surfer Rosa was very hit and miss. Real inconsistent. Like I'd say
100%.
most of the songs I didn't care for.
Any songs that you really hated?
Really hated. Towards the end, there were 4 real just.
Oh, it does have Vamos.
Tony.
There. I forgot. A longer version than
Yes.
the one on
Tony was so annoying.
Tony's
Tony's theme.
Yeah.
It's like super surf rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and just
In the worst possible way.
yeah,
It sounded like he was on the toilet, like miles away from the mic.
yeah.
Yeah. Even a song here at this point in the album, Cactus, which is not necessarily a bad song. It was just kind of underwhelming.
Did it ever go anywhere?
No, it
That's
didn't.
exactly what I wrote.
I had
said
that too.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Never
That's
gets.
verbatim what I put.
Because I was like, I said okay, ... doesn't go anywhere though.
Yep.
I had basic next to it.
Yeah.
And especially by this band standard.
Coming off Where's My Mind too. It's like
Yeah. Oh, that's a drop off.
Right.
That's a big.
and then into Tony's theme, like
Oh.
no.
You kind of get the sense that they were more into these songs that we don't like. Because there are just more of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they might have thought like Where Is My Mind is a little too mainstream.
Too structured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Gigantic, but those 2 were my favorite songs.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
And they have a totally different vibe than the other songs.
Dude, I really like Break My Body. I really like second track.
Yeah. It didn't do much for me. I don't have much by it.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
The harmonies, I liked it a lot. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
The one that really kind of brought me to attention for Surfer Rosa was Broken Face.
I just put LOL at the voice.
I got a broken face.
Yeah.
I can't even do it now. Just like
Yeah.
I put annoying.
like I laughed. I laughed. I was kind of in the right mood to hear that.
Right,
So.
right. I feel like some of their stuff is kind of meant to be funny.
Yeah.
Just of how weird and
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Something Against You.
What?
I put ska, bro.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some weird sounding chords too. Like weird and very punky.
Very-
like punk drums.
They kind of bent. It's just like bending.
Yeah,
and wiggling at the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Very strange.
Yeah.
Strange guitar.
I mean, that was probably the best part of the song.
Yeah.
Were there vocals? Something Against You?
It's an instrumental, I think.
Okay, because I thought there might have been a moment where Francis was just kind of wailing a little
Maybe so.
in the echo, but it was definitely the guitar that was overshadowing everything.
Right.
So, River Euphrates, you said that was a song that you really liked,
I
right?
did.
I
I
liked it
did.
too.
Kim,
I did. And Francis does a little on this song, and I actually kind of liked it. I was like, that actually kind of works on this
I
song.
like the harmonies in this song a lot.
The biggest reason I liked it though was Kim Deal's voice. Though.
Yeah.
I hear these songs and I'm like,
Yeah.
why doesn't she sing
Yes.
more?
That's why she made her own band.
That was good on her
Yeah,
for doing
yeah.
that.
She got tired of recording in the toilet.
As one does.
Wait, what was the Pornography, the Cure album, also in the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Dude,
And
we gotta try recording something in a public bathroom.
yeah.
Chili Dog special will be due.
Yes.
Will be recorded in
Some
the
kind of
bathroom.
chili dogs in
Yeah,
a stall.
Little teaser for you. We'll
Sure.
be back to you later.
A few months out.
Yep,
It's coming.
it is.
Sucking on chili dogs.
Yeah, I thought River was an okay.
Yeah.
It was a pleasant
Yeah.
change.
Yep. Yep.
And then Where's My Mind? Bam.
Yeah, man.
It's the
Classic.
Absolutely.
I've heard this I know this song like by heart.
Yeah.
It just
I didn't
seems
even
so
remember.
much more serious than everything else on there.
Yes.
Like, not even in the same league.
Right.
So out of place
Yeah.
on this album. But it's...
That intro is so iconic.
I know!
Like, so iconic.
Dude, it's totally reminds me of the Toadies, what
Yes,
they would
it
do
does.
later.
Yeah.
That guitar riff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember the Toadies song, Tyler, or
Mhm.
I feel like they do it on a couple songs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just speaking of their influence.
Yeah. I kind of associate them together in a weird
Yeah.
way too. I don't know why.
I could hear that. The vocalist, well,
Toadie's more polished, but like,
definitely, and just better.
yeah.
This is one of those songs. The only thing I wrote was notes on the making of, because I was a little bit disappointed when I found out the inspiration for this. Turns out you could just listen to the lyrics and it tells you.
Oh.
It's like Black Francis was chased by a fish while he was scuba diving, which they sing about in the song.
Oh, really?
And he said, yeah, he just said like, I don't know, I just started thinking about what that fish was thinking. And this song came out of it. And I heard that, and a part of me wants to think like, okay, he's just fucking with us right now. But then I was like, no, that's definitely where
awesome.
this came from. It is.
Chased by a fish.
Yeah.
What kind of fish?
I don't think he
Had
specified
to be a goldfish.
in the interview he
Had to
was,
be.
A goldfish.
interview he gave.
Dude, he
Also-
just seems so out there.
Yes.
But like
Yes.
that was just how he was.
Yep.
And you saw them live, you said?
They did Memphis in May, and when they played Where's My Mind, you couldn't hear it. People went so crazy.
Yeah.
So this song still has a massive pull
Right,
on
right.
the fan
He's still
base.
living, right?
Oh yeah, they're all still alive.
How does he sound live?
I thought it sounded great.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it would.
Good
be
show.
They were overshadowed everything else that I saw.
Really?
Yeah,
They do a hell of a job with the visuals, man.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Visuals.
They have
Interesting.
these like triple paned like glass cylinder things they
Stalls.
have. They're just going crazy the entire
Man,
show.
I would never imagine them to have like an elaborate
Not at all.
stage show.
I would think as stripped down as possible.
I was very surprised by
Yeah.
it. I don't know. A lot of the. I don't know if that's a mainstay for them, but they were something, man.
Anybody else play there that we've heard of, maybe? Was this like
No.
a festival type thing?
Yeah, it's a routine thing.
Ah.
A lot of popular bands, which was why I was really surprised that they were there, because that's like a lot of like I think Taylor Swift has played there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's a very like, it's kind of in the vein of something like Bonnaroo or something like one of these like popular.
Sure.
Like,
I've seen them on the ballot for a lot of festivals, and I
Yeah.
always thought that's a random ad
yeah,
Yeah, that people are into them.
they are.
for sure.
They really are. And oh god.
Cactus.
Yeah.
Oh, basic.
Oh, we already talked about
Basic. And
Just gonna
really, this is where we're wrapping up here, but this is kind of the end of this album is why I think I docked it
Yeah,
from being
for
higher.
sure.
Like
Totally,
it
for
just
sure.
it's so top heavy,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
just completely
Gave up.
fizzles out at the end.
I'm amazed.
Oh god.
Dude,
Yeah.
same thing with Cactus. It just didn't go anywhere.
And it's talk too. It's talking on this
Yeah,
one.
a lot
It
of
just-
talking.
Oh, but we got I think there was an implied teacher-student sex scandal,
Oh, no.
which would become it sounded like it. It
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
someone's getting like chewed out in a principal's office over like a staff issue that's coming down the pipe.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
So-
it's her like talking about field hockey.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
on the field hockey team. Like, what are
Yeah.
you thinking?
Yeah.
I forgot that.
I did not pick up on what that meant.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. I don't know how common. I mean, that has become almost like one of those things we're like desensitized to now. I'm
Sure.
wondering how that had to have been a bigger deal in the '80s. I don't think there was. Maybe it might have happened, but I don't know if people knew about it. It didn't
Right,
become like a
talked about
news
it.
story.
Right.
the way that it does
I've heard
now.
of people who say, like, you know, they knew of that going on and, like, nobody cared.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like, people, like, 5, 10 years older than us.
Dang.
They're like, yeah, we knew of coaches that were like...
Oh, God.
Dang. Crazy.
That is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird themes on this album that honestly I didn't know anything about until I read the Wikipedia on it. It's like I didn't catch any of that.
Yep. God, do you have anything on Brick is Red?
I just said meh.
I know.
Did y'all listen to this with headphones?
I listened to this song with headphones.
It was like acoustic left, electric right, which I kind of like the contrast, like boom, 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 back and forth between them. The voice crack at the end killed me. Like that's the highlight of the track.
I don't remember that at all.
Dude, like painful voice crack, like worst you could ever dream of. Which I thought was a strong finish.
Of course.
God.
The perfect close to this album.
Right. Go out with
it's
a
like,
whimper.
dude, he like reaches for this note and it just like cracks to the moon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, that hurt.
I did not pick up on that. And it is Black Francis.
Yes.
His real name's Charles Thompson, by the way. So I totally get why he went with the stage name.
Charles Thompson.
Chuck.
Just
Yeah.
Johnny Generic right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chucky Top.
It was just I thought it kind of fizzled.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, definitely.
Here at the end.
Yeah.
To me, there are 2 songs that I would go back to, and it's Gigantic and Where's My Mind.
Yeah.
Tony? No.
Tony's thing.
No.
You said Gigantic and Where's My Mind.
Yeah. Oh.
I like both those.
For sure.
2 of the most accessible songs on the album, but...
I'm fine.
And I liked some of the early ones too.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I liked Bone Machine and Break My Body, but I did.
Yeah.
I'd laugh if I heard Broken Face again. I'd be down for that song one more time.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Is this a 10 out of 10 for you or what?
Oh, I just got
Combined, do they equate to 10 points?
If we're doing one album,
5 plus 5?
Average, you know, God dang it.
It's hard.
It is because it's like, I didn't like a lot of the songs, but it's like they don't, maybe they shouldn't factor into it, but it does matter to me that I don't think it overstays its welcome.
Yeah.
Even their goofier songs, they don't seem to be taken seriously. Like,
they
have the decency to make them short. So
Yeah.
I have been kind of going between like 6 or 7. I think I'm closer to 7, 6.5 maybe if we're averaging the 2 of them together.
Okay.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'd recommend this. I really would. This is so weird and it's so different. Who knows? You may like this, and it's
both or Surfer Rosa?
Either and or both.
Okay.
Honestly.
I don't think I could ever recommend Come On Pilgrim as a standalone.
Oh, I would.
Really?
I could do that.
I thought it was it's probably a more pleasant listen than Surfer Rosa.
I agree.
Yeah. Just didn't do much for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, true. True.
I can't say I'd recommend it. I'd probably just say listen to these 2-3 songs.
Yeah.
You still like that? You had heard another album?
Doolittle.
Yeah, and you know, even that one, it kind of has a similar thing where it's like there are some solid songs, but there's some that are just kind of noisy, annoying.
It's them.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Debaser.
Yeah.
I think that's on there.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a couple of great ones. Yeah, I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10, just because I have some tracks that I like.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't give it a 5 because, you know, that's a F.
Yeah.
That's when like you
5 is like it doesn't matter that it even exists.
yeah. If it's a 5 or below, it's like I really hate it.
Yeah.
So indifferent.
This is a 6, meaning I probably won't listen to it again anytime soon. Might check out a couple of the tracks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I'll go with you, Stefan.
Okay.
Just because, like I said, I did like the front half.
Yeah.
Ending with Where Is My Mind.
Right.
that would have been that.
Yeah,
That
if
might
it
have
could have
bumped
just
it.
ended there,
Yeah.
you know, just give us another 20-minute album, dude. Okay.
They're a good band to make like a playlist of.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
maybe 10 songs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a collection of songs. from them.
I'm with you. I don't know if I'd do the whole Surfer Rosa experience again.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No need for that.
Unless you're into this kind of thing, which a lot of people are.
I was gonna say some people might be.
There's some
fanatical
diehard
about this.
Oh, they are.
Which I just.
I bet a lot of people love Tony's theme.
Oh, I'm sure they do, man.
Oh yeah. I can see it.
Cactus is a banger.
Cactus is hands down top.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd strongly encourage anybody to go check out the voice crack though at the end of.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Brick is red.
I
it's.
did not notice that, so
It's a must listen.
Okay.
Definitely.
But you have a thing about voice cracks.
You do.
I do it a lot.
It happens to me still, so
I do it all the time.
And
I stop dead in my tracks when I do it.
And you point out when other people have them too.
I've tried to ease up on that a little bit, but
I don't care. It happens. Like voices crack.
I could be in an interview and crack, and I'd stop and laugh. No one would think anything about it, but I'd be like, oh.
My voice never cracks.
It's awkward when the interviewer's voice cracks.
Yeah, because then I want to laugh and say something.
I was in a group interview where there were multiple people talking to me, and one of the people's voices cracked, and the other interviewers laughed, and I did not know what to do. I was just like, I just clammed up.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything.
Wow.
The cowardly choice.
Cowardly choice.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's friggin' Pixies. They're not hurting anybody. You know? Short, simple songs.
Pixies.
I like that. I like that. They're not hurting anybody.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right.
It just seems real lighthearted.
Yeah.
Even though it's probably not.
It's probably not.
There's some darkness there, man.
Yes, definitely. Who knows that fish was thinking, chasing after
That's right, man.
Mr. Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all have a request, an album request,
of course,
drop it.
Absolutely. In the comments, get a message to us. We will review your album. Just let us know what it is. If you're still with us, thank you so much for tuning in to one of our episodes. For to like, subscribe, share our content on your social media platforms. And again, your review, your album you want to hear is just one request away. So let us know. See ya.